Is it possible to scale an Amazon business to $10,000 per month in your first 3 months of ever starting an online business? Well, that's exactly what my mentee Mark did. In just his first 3 months, he was able to scale his Amazon business to $10,000 per month. And in this video, we're gonna be doing the live interview. We're gonna be asking him how he did it, what strategies he used, what was the biggest bottlenecks. He's gonna be dropping so much value, so make sure you guys stay tuned. And if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Faraj Tunais. I've scaled my Amazon business to multiple 6 figures in profit, reselling name brand items on Amazon. I've also helped hundreds of people start and scale their Amazon business. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get to this video.
All right, guys, we're looking for my guy Mark over here. Mark was able to scale his business from $0 to $10,000 per month in just 3 months. Mark, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself to Faraj Tunais viewers?
What's up, guys? My name is Mark. I'm 20 and I've been doing Amazon for 3 months.
What was your first time ever hearing about Amazon FBA?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was getting my hair cut with one of my boys, and he was like, "Yo, bro, like you should really, do something with your life." Because I was lost. I'm not gonna lie. I was 20. I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just doing college, and I did always want to do something. And he was like, "Yo, I got you should do Amazon. I know someone," and he gave me your stuff, and I just spent some days going over your Instagram, and yeah, it was all I got informed about Amazon.
So Mark, did you ever have any limiting beliefs when you were starting out? Like, is Amazon FBA really real or something? Like, what really got you started? Like, what made you take action on Amazon FBA?
Yeah, well, for sure, I definitely did have some limiting beliefs at first. I mean, I was like I'm about to drop, X amount of money on this mission. Is it worth it? Like, I mean, I was scared of taking a risk at first. But then I just saw all those client wins, those student wins, those testimonials, and I was like, if they can do it, then I can do it too.
The reason I even started Amazon was like 2 years ago, right? I was just like, I was doom scrolling, I was in your same position, and I just seen all these people were making money online, right? I seen all these people making money. I was like, bro, if they can do it, I can do it, because these people are what, 18, 20, right? Even 25, and sometimes they were like 50, 60-year-olds, and they're making, 10, 20, $30,000 a month. And I was like, one of the biggest things you can do for yourself is really just take action. Kind of tell me about kind of your first sale. Like, how was your first sale?
Yeah, bro. I spent like around like a week to 2 weeks just like, getting used to like all the software, information, watching the videos and everything once I joined the program. And then I got my first inventory, my first product. It came in and I had it listed for like the first day. I was sitting down in my basement. It was like pushing like 5, 6 p.m. I remember this vividly, but like I was just waiting for my first sale to get in because I listed the product, and then boom, I get my first sale. And like literally like 10 minutes later, I get a second sale. I remember I just kept refreshing my phone. By the end of the day, I finished like at $100, bro, my first sale. Like, no way. And that feeling is just amazing, bro. Getting your first sale, nothing beats it.
Well, yeah, I was going to ask, how did that feel? I remember everyone remembers their first sales. Everyone remembers their first dollars that they were going to be making online. How did that feel?
I felt like I was on top of the world, bro. Like, bro, I was like, holy crap, like, this is real. Like, I'm literally just making money through my phone.
What was your first impression, when you joined Tunais Profits?
I was actually pretty amazed at like the community that you had built. To be honest, I didn't really expect much, but then when I was in there, like I saw all these wins, it just motivates you. I was like, like this is really legit. And yeah.
And what part of the program, kind of helped you the most? We have calls, Discord 101, the sourcing methods. What really helped you, get over the learning curve as soon as possible?
I think definitely the ticket systems you have implemented in your program, the opportunity to just, book a one-on-one whenever and just ask questions whenever you want on that, on your tickets. That really helped me, learn anything I had any doubts on.
Yeah, man, because feedback loops is the most important thing. That's why people pay, so much money. If someone with you every step of the process, it's kind of hard to make mistakes and lose money in business, right? Because I remember at the start, you were spamming the tickets. At the start, you were in the tickets like, is this product good? Is this product bad? Fast forward a couple months later, you know what a good product looks like. You know what a bad product looks like. It's kind of like, you're kind of cheating the system, right? You're kind of going over the learning curve because you don't have to do that, right? So I 100%, I think the ticket system is a fan favorite. I jump on these, the testimonial calls a lot. People love the ticket system. But Mark, for kind of some background info, was this kind of your first business model you ever started or no?
Yeah, it was my first online business model I ever started.
And did you have any limiting beliefs or anything, or?
Yeah, bro, to be honest, I see all these kids, making money online. I didn't really think it was real. I didn't come from that. So no one in my family, no one in my friend group really did that stuff. So I was like, didn't really see it firsthand until I made it happen.
And how quickly did you actually start seeing results?
Like I said, 2 weeks into your program, 1 week, 2 weeks, I got my first sales. After that, I just kept learning, kept scaling, kept, asking questions. My revenue just kept growing.
Can you walk me through a moment where it just kind of like clicked when you were just like, I understand it now. Like, it's like, wow, okay. Like I can actually scale this.
Yeah, for sure. So I think it was around July. I was actually went on a vacation with my family. And while I was on vacation, I placed my first big order. I got a palleting. Once I, looked at numbers and everything with the, using Keepa and all the elements that I saw all the numbers. I was like, if I keep winning, keep doing what I'm doing, then I can really hit 10K. I can really hit 15K, 20K.
You can start profiting like thousands of dollars. And how much was it, just for viewer discussion, how much did you spend on your first big order?
On my first big order, bro, I spent $1.7 thousand on my first.
And did you ever think you're going to be sending 1.7K on profit inventory? Or
I never thought I'd be spending more than $1,000 online, bro, just like that.
and what kind of job were you working before? What were you kind of doing before Amazon?
Yeah, well, I was working at Toyota. I was a technician at Toyota. So I was rotating tires, doing oil changes, brake jobs, you name it, any car stuff.
And how is this kind of like how does this kind of change your day-to-day life with working at Toyota every single day? If you guys don't know, Mark loves lifting. He has a lifting page too, at Mark Lifts. You documented your whole journey on Amazon. You documented your whole fitness journey. I feel like, the best people to make money online are the people that are really good at fitness, the people that have, already gotten buff, they've already gotten in shape. They built the discipline from that, because the biggest thing in business is discipline and consistency. And when you're getting in shape, discipline and consistency, that's a trait that you already need. So you're not gonna have to learn anything else. Business and lifting and sports and staying fit, it translates, it goes hand in hand, right? So kind of tell me, how has this changed your day-to-day life? What does your day-to-day life look like right now?
Yeah, so back then, bro, I would literally just wake up at 7 a.m., sometimes 6 a.m., go into work for the next 8 hours, come back out, go lift, get home, do homework. I'm still in college, so I would do homework, and then, call it a day, rinse and repeat, and I'd just be getting paid $14 an hour, $15 an hour. And then ever since I started Amazon, ever since I started scaling up, I now have the time. I don't work at 9 to 5 anymore. I don't work at Toyota. All I do, I wake up at 7, sometimes 6 still, but this time instead of clocking in for someone else and going and working for $15 an hour, I get to control the inputs I want to put in, bro. And I get to my whole schedule, I just make it on the day. I don't gotta worry about what to do.
How does that change your whole mood and everything? How does that just waking up every single day? Are you more excited to be putting in the work for your Amazon business because that's something you could actually grow, or
every single day I wake up and my goal is just to make my own business, just to scale even more. So I'm excited, today's a brand new day, brand new inputs. Time to make it bigger.
What was your first reaction to just hitting your first 1K, or what was a big milestone that you hit? You're like, I'm really doing it.
But I don't even know, I hit my first 2K, two grand, and that wasn't even a lot. But for me at the time, 2 grand from literally just my phone and my laptop, bro, that was insane. I was 2 grand, bro. Even 3 grand.
It's you never even thought it was possible. You just never thought it was possible. And how does your family and friends see what is their kind of reaction?
Yeah, they also at first, I don't blame them. They didn't believe me at first. I was like, you're not gonna make money through your phone. You're not gonna make money if you don't work a typical 9 to 5 job, right? I never really argued with them or anything. I was I always knew I was gonna make it here, so I told myself I'll just let proof show them that it's possible. Yeah, now that they see my progress, they're happy for me, bro.
Okay, so right now you just hit your first $10,000 per month. Q4 is coming upon us. Q4, the most profitable time of the year. What are you trying to hit? What are some numbers? Because we helped you get your Amex Plum. You have capital now, right? You're over the learning curve. You have the Aura repricer, right? What are some goals? Is it 20, 30? Is it 50? Is it 100? What is it?
Bro, this month, we're 10 days into the month. We're already at 5K, brother. Around my biggest month. I think I'm ending this month around 15K, so it'll be a new milestone for me. But Q4, bro, Q4, I know I'll hit at least a 20 to 25K month.
What was your biggest win? This is really possible. Destroyed all your belief system.
It's hitting 5 figures.
Hitting 5 figures, your first 7K per month? What would you say to somebody that's on the fence of starting an online business that has been pushing? Because I remember at the start, right, you had tons of limiting beliefs, right? Because, you had Bristol. Bristol was pushing you about your barber. He was pushing you. He was telling every haircut, he would ask you, yo, have you started yet? Have you started yet? He would ask you, so you would have someone that's constantly reminding you that wanted better for you. What would you say to someone viewing this right now? They've been viewing the YouTube videos for a while. They have that information to start, but they just haven't started yet.
To me, I was once in a position where I was watching, whoever's on that fence, I was just taking action. Just take it, but it's going to literally change your life for the better. You just put in the work and you're bound to succeed.
Can you describe kind of the time commitment with somebody has limited beliefs, how much hours they need to put in for Amazon, how much hours you currently put into your Amazon business to hit that 10K?
Yeah, but I'm putting roughly around 4 to 5 hours a day.
And do you think someone could start with less, or 4 to 5 hours is it's a sweet spot?
Bro, starting at first, you can definitely start with even just 2 to 3 hours a day.
What would you make more money from your 4 to 5 hours from Amazon work, or 2 days of working at Toyota?
Putting in 4 or 5 hours, even 6 hours a day sometimes, I'm definitely making a lot more money than I was working at Toyota for 3 days.
Really?
Yeah.
And would you ever be able to go back to Toyota or not?
After money being made online, there's no way I'm going back.
Based on the results that we've gotten, because I mean, $10,000 in 3 months, that's not no easy feat, right? So based on the results that we've gotten right now, where do you see yourself in the next 6 to 12 months?
A year from now, not gonna lie, I see myself hitting 6-figure months, bro. 100K. Easily.
100K months, that's the goal?
That's the goal. That's the goal. A year from now,
I told RJ, so we do, you know, 2 nights, we do first 10K month interviews, we do 50K per month interviews, and we also do 100K month interviews. When are we going to see you on the 50K per month interviews next?
oh, the 50K month interview. Definitely by March, April.
March, April, not this Q4?
Well, you think I did?
You can easily do 50, bro. Seriously.
You think so?
Yes, bro.
Right now is the beginning of Q4, right? I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's blowing up right now, but it's not crazy. Like, it's not like 50K, bro.
Bro, I remember I had one product. It was like one product did me a 10K month. Like, it's that easy. Like, you could easily do a 50K month.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I'm on this one product right now, right? It just started picking up sales like right now. Like today, it just blew up.
I'm telling you, like, it's gonna go crazy. Kind of describe your experience with Two Nice Profits. I mean, what was the best experience working with me, Adam, and just the community?
My best experience was definitely the that tight circle we have, right? Like these one-on-one calls and then the group calls, the inner circle calls we have. It really helps to know if there's people there answering your questions, people who have the same question, people just supporting each other, and you're all chasing the same goals.
And shout out, what's one mentee that you've just connected with, or you see in their sales, you just been kind of like, that's been helping you and pushing you actually get that?
Yeah, shout out my boy Bach, bro. He's always helpful, bro. Whenever I got any questions, I'll slide into his DMs and he's like this. Help me out, I'll help it none.
Bach is one of the guys. Bach is one of the greater people into, like, he's just an amazing guy. That's, you know, you, Bach, you are those type of people that I wanted to program, people that are, you know, just really want to grow together, right? Just having a community of like-minded people that actually want to get better together, like sourcing together in VCs. That was the vision I had for Two Nice Profits, right? Just a group of like-minded people that actually want to get better every single. Like, if someone's on the fence with working with us, right? What would you tell them, or how likely are you to recommend Two Nice Profits? And why should someone be listening, you know, to you right now?
Yeah, I definitely recommend Two Nice Profits and for anyone that's, you know, on the fence about starting Amazon FBA. Because like I said, that inner circle, it really is a real genuine connection with the mentors and the mentees. It's not just like any other course, I guess, where, you know, they just feed you information and, you know, leave you at it. They actually help you out with everything. I definitely recommend this to anyone, you know, that's on the fence about starting. Just pull the trigger, start, and I guarantee you with the community of Two Nice Profits, bro, you're gonna hit 10K within 3 months, 4 months, but just put in the work easily.
And like, what are some of the final thoughts? Like, if you had one final thought to the viewer that's struggling right now or he hasn't started yet, what piece of advice can you give to them?
Pull the trigger. There's no better time to start than now.
You know, they've been watching for a while, right? It's just time to get started. And they don't even have to join Two Nice, right? You just have to take action on the information, right?
I remember it was what it is.
I dropped so much value on this channel, right? Like, it's kind of crazy. It's like they could hit their first 10K with just the YouTube. So yeah, man, I mean, that's pretty much all we have for you guys. This is my boy Mark. Mark, you have anything else for us, or you got?
Yes, like we've been saying this whole like we've been saying this whole video, just take action, whatever it is in life, you know, just go ahead and pull the trigger, and you succeed. If you fail, at least you can say you tried.
All right, boys, that's pretty much all we have. We're gonna see you guys in the next one.
That's pretty much the end of the video. If you guys want to expedite your process just like Mark, you don't want to spend months getting over the learning curve, you just want to start, hit the ground running, and make profits as soon as possible, I'm gonna leave a one-on-one calendar link to book a one-on-one strategy call to see if you're a good fit for a program. We've been able to get insane results, so make sure you guys book a one-on-one call, and I'll see you guys in the next video.